And keeping the menu rolling, I'm excited for this edition. I've been talking about expanding my interviews, and I thought, what better person to have on the Purple Pants podcast than our official DJ of the Brice and Wen Tour 44, the hottest DJ in the tri-state area, okay? Not just Philly, not just New Jersey, not just Delaware, the whole tri-state area. I'd like to formally welcome to the podcast DJ Caution. What's going on?
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed by the best. How about you? How has your summer been going?
It's crazy. Just got kicked up another 3 full levels. Got some crazy news about like 10 days ago. So it's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figure, we have immersed you into our Brice and Wen present audience. And I feel like, we tested you out season 43.
Yeah.
And, season 43. And season 44 came around and you was like, I'm at every date that y'all got. And
Mhm.
I just, figured a big part of Brice and Wen Present is the Purple Pants Posse from my podcast. And so I was like, let's do a little, medium dive with DJ Caution. Because I feel like our listeners and our supporters really respect and appreciate the value that you bring to us and the vibes that you curate at our events. So I feel like let's get some tea with DJ Caution.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So how did you get your start in becoming a DJ?
I really didn't have a choice. My dad was a DJ for as long as I can remember. And then like I just grew up on it. So like it just was like second nature.
Really? What was your dad's DJ name?
DJ Crown. hmm
Wow.
Yeah, so like I grew up on knowing all the old school music. So like it's kind of like beating to my head. So like I there's so many songs where like you can sing it to me and I'll know exactly what it is. But if you be like, oh yeah, put on that, but like, what you talking about? If you sing it and dance it to me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like because it's just beat. It's like I'm like hardwired that way. It's crazy.
So do you feel like you hear music throughout your day, all day, every day in your mind, in your head? Do you feel like that is like the wavelength that is constantly going through your head?
It's so bad. I'll have a conversation with somebody and I'll hear them say something that's along the terms of some type of song, and I'll either sing a song back and they'd be like, "What you just say?" No, no. What I said was
Yeah, that explains a lot. Okay, but
I'm listening what you were saying. I just got sidetracked. But yeah, the music is constantly going in my head, constantly all day.
and so when did you decide to make it a profession? Like, was there a leap of faith that you decided to take where you're like, I'm not going to go become a plumber. I'm not going to go, when did you decide that, like, you know what, I've got the talent and I want to take this professionally?
So I was real smart in high school, and I was ready to do
Huh?
the whole college thing. Like I was real smart in high school, so I wanted to do the college thing. So I wanted to be a scientist. Like that, I was into like everything, learning how everything is the way it is. But then DJing just was always there, obviously from my dad, and then like doing like house parties and stuff. So I had got like so everyone gets their first couple of jobs. I was like a lifeguard,
Oh,
Walmart.
you can swim? No, I'm dead.
I don't know if that was it. If that
No,
was a
that was
shot or you
that.
surprised I can swim?
I'm conducting an interview. So, you said that you used to be a lifeguard. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, so you can swim?
yeah. I guess I can swim. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out here saving lives.
So
But
not
hold
doggy.
on.
Okay, look, go ahead. I'm
No,
gonna let
I
you.
can swim though. But how I got fired from there
Uh,
it was I was trying to talk to a girl while they threw the test dummy in the pool. So like, not only
yeah.
did they throw the test dummy in the pool, is they recorded it. So now I'm in the training video every year that they have training for new lifeguards that comes to park, and we're like what 20 years in, still the same video. Uh huh.
So you knew that they were recording, and you decided to talk to a girl. So you killed the test dummy.
Twice,
Uh,
like they yeah, like you're supposed to get it within a certain amount. I killed it 2 times. Like it just was.
so you had no other choice. Lifeguarding, the lifeguarding career, it wasn't
It wasn't
panning
for
out.
me.
Okay.
Nah. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get like a little corporate job or the Walmart job. Just work my way up the chain. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But in the back, I was doing all the DJ stuff, started making some money. It came like the one day it was either go to the club or work this shift. I told them I had to use the bathroom and I walked out. Ain't been back since.
Wow. And can you remember like what was one of your first ever as a young bull? What was one of like your first ever DJing gigs? Like,
Mm.
because you're
Well, you
from,
know how.
well, you're from the tri-state area, so I would imagine that you are a lot older than me, but
What
I
is
would
this?
imagine that you probably, because I'm not sure other cities if y'all know, but back in the day, Philly, we used to have these things called dollar parties.
Crazy. So I'm a part of all that. So like my family, my family's like split like all around the tri-state. So I got some Delaware in me, some Jersey in me, and some Philly in me. So I didn't had all three parts of those in my life. So I kind of got some stories from all over the place, but definitely some dollar parties, them getting shut down and me losing all the money.
Oh wow.
Like it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. Okay.
When did you feel like you got to the point in your career where you were like, I've made it?
Uh, I think two different ways. Uh, I'm doing like boutique weddings, not weddings. I'm doing boutique weddings right now, as in to the point where I'm only taking on clients if I feel like it,
Wow.
or if I feel like they came off to me a certain way, or they went through a family friend. Like I'm so behind on emails because it's bad because what I'm offering something personable, but also what you're paying for. So that happened maybe like a couple years ago. I've been when people were like just literally like sending 25 to 30 emails. I know you see my email. I need you to do my wedding. Don't play with me. Okay, I was like, all right, I might be on to something. But like I really realized it was just wasn't the music I was playing. It was kind of like my personality, what I'm bringing to events. Even just the smile, me coming dressed to impress, like it rubs off when people are very like in good ways. Let's just say that.
I I
But
can def I definitely agree. I feel like your energy, definitely your vibe, your dare I say quirky awkwardness that I feel like people don't really know because if somebody's in a club or an event and they just see you up there and you got you're dripped out and they're like, "Oh, look at you DJ." But when you really get to peel back a different layer of you, you get to see how quirky, how awkward all you know is a two-step. Okay, I mean, for you to be a DJ and to have music always in your head, it seemed like your
I
own
couldn't tell you.
rhythm is
I
off.
couldn't tell you. It happens to me literally every day. They assume I'm so like unapproachable. I'm like almost not awkward, but
I mean,
I just you know what? But I don't take it as an insult.
no,
I
it's
like the
not. It's not. I'm
I
I'm
love the
awkward.
term. I love the term because I feel like I can relate to anyone, and I feel like me being awkward helps like someone that's super awkward gets a little bit more comfortable around me, and they be like, "Yo, why is this person talking to you?" I don't know. I just made it them comfortable enough to speak to me, and that's how it is. I got lifelong friends just because of me just being how I am. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
No, I definitely get it. And I think that people that book you or people that work with you or people in your life, I think that they understand that that's a very admirable quality. What
Mhm.
are some of the things that you do? Like what is your resume? Like run your resume down to us cuz I know that you're on a radio station, correct?
Yeah, I'm on 100.3 WRB. That's an R&B station in Philadelphia. We're killing it right now. We just sold out the Met. Keisha Cole, Jeremiah, which I will get to. Bobby V, Juan Moore, that was huge. You saw at the Met 3,000 people, very calmly. Um, so we get to talk heavy about that. So following that event, we did an after party with the station, and Jeremiah was hosting. DJ that event. Middle, keeping it short. I ended up spending his set live for the club.
Okay.
We ended up exchanging numbers. Long story short, I'm his DJ now.
Oh,
Yeah. So Bahamas. I leave for Bahamas on Saturday.
wow.
Performing on resort out there. Yeah. So it's crazy,
So
crazy,
Jeremiah, the R&B artist that we're talking about. Wow. That's a huge accomplishment.
crazy, crazy. So yeah, it's kind of surreal because like some like in the DJ world, like getting with an artist is another notch on the belt. So that's certain respect you got to come to me. Okay, when you speak to me a little differently now. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I am dead. No, but honestly, when you think about the rap game, can remember, I believe like DJ Diamond Cuts. She was on a Nicki Minaj tour for a period of time. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's the DJ that really makes the artist. People get attached to like, oh my God, it's the DJ with the artist. So no, that's a huge accomplishment. Um, Here's another question. Like, from the Jersey Shore, DJ Pauly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how would you compare like your type of DJ style from a DJ Pauly style?
So you, Paulie D. So you'd be
Pauly D.
surprised. So I was there for like the most of that TV show series, and like I got to actually see what was he about, and I seen him live. He's actually a pretty good DJ. So I approve of him. I think what he's doing is crazy. It's next level, and he's using his brand to like to catapult his DJ career. And then I salute everything he's done. Like there's certain other people in this industry that I feel like aren't true to the DJ like the culture. But Paulie D, I salute him for sure.
Now I'm just asking questions because I feel like DJ Pauly D is in a specific type of genre, correct? Of DJing.
Mm. You would call it. I guess you can call it open format. If
Okay.
that's it. If you can use that, if you want to use that word, but open format's the word. Mhm.
And so I just say that in comparison to you, like what genre or what style of DJ would you consider yourself?
So I consider if someone would have called me an open format DJ, I think that's disrespectful
Okay. And
because
why so?
open format DJ is one DJ that can play everything. I feel as though I can play not only everything, but I can play everything like I belong there. And I
Hmm.
feel like that's really different. Like you would come up to me, like some of our Brice and Wen's events, a couple people walked to me like, "Are you Spanish?" Because the way you're putting these Spanish songs together, like you're not Dominican or no, no, I'm not even the slightest. But or I'll play a very strong '80s set. They're like, "How old are you?" Oh, 31. I'm not sure. I wasn't born when this was here, but I know for like I've been doing this for so long, it's beating this in my head. I practice my career every day. I could give it to you a certain way, but make it seem like I grew up on it all my life.
So it's not just about playing that popular song that is current.
No.
Like, walk us through that format. What is the format of curating the right type of vibe?
So I love the basic based off of our events. I always start mellow, but then
Okay.
like how you get people is when you play those songs where like in the peak of their like partying era, and then all it takes is one head bob. So it's like science. So I'll play a song, might not get no feedback, but they'll be singing it. It's okay, cool. If I play another song, I'll see a head bob going like, all right, got you. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna hit that person in the head 10 times, and they'll be like, they'll start looking up at me. I'm like, got you. Now move on to the next person. So I really cater to each group personally. Then once I got everybody in the room trusting in me, believing in my skills, then I just play the hits and then everybody go crazy. But yeah.
So that's so interesting because I don't think I've ever looked at it from that aspect. It's almost like stand-up comedy a little bit, where you know comedians always say that they bomb. You have to bomb. You've got to figure out like what your audience is. You might have a set that you are used to. You go out in this audience and they just looking at you like you're crazy, and you have to be
Exactly.
able to pivot and kind of, you could be talking about I fell tying my shoe and they're cracking up. And now it's like the more relatable type of jokes that you go with. I never looked at it like that. How do you
That's exactly to what it is. I'm gonna try something. If it works, oh yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, but if it fails, I don't even know why y'all. I was just playing with y'all. Let me go to this, and I'll say that on the mic, and they be like, they'll laugh. But mind you, I just tried and I failed. But you wouldn't know that I failed because I was talking messing to the other song, and I know I'm gonna go to another song and try something else, and if that works, I'm gonna make fun of the first song. Like I was just seeing if y'all was paying attention. Works every time.
and it's so interesting because I've been to, I'm a world travel person and I've been to a lot of different places. My passport is stamped. Um,
Stamp.
I had to get an extension. But there are some DJs, and again, I'm not knocking anybody, but there are some DJs where sometimes you are feeling like you're there, and it's like, well, this just must be their own personal playlist because it doesn't seem like they are actually looking to curate a vibe or getting the crowd's attention. They're like, I got hired. this is what I'm known for. This is what I'm going to play. I think it's very admirable of someone like of your stature to be like, let me listen, let me find out, let me figure out what they want. Do you feel like that is something that, you know how there are LeBron and LaMelo Ball basketball players, and then there are just, some basketball players that is like, oh, okay. Do you feel like your talent that you have is something that you are just born with, just coming from your dad, or do you feel like it is something that you have picked up along the way of DJing?
I think it's something you can't be taught for sure. I think it really has to do with like being passionate and just loving it. Like I love my craft so much that like even if I have a horrible night, the whole drive home. I'm gonna just think about like, damn, what could I have done differently to go crazy, or I'm do some research to like figure it out. Like I'm just so hard on myself. Like there's been times when people come to me like, yo, you just killed that set. You sure? Like you sure they was feeling me because I feel the love here tonight, and I'm sure they're not gonna have me back. But then I'll get an email like, yo, you killed it. So it's all about the love and being passionate about something. Like that's how I take everything in my life. Like I'm passionate about everything. So I'm gonna take that couple extra steps to make sure that I'm the best at it. And if I'm not the best, I'm gonna learn real quick.
Just
Mm-hmm.
not for those dummies that are at the bottom of the pool, though. That was just, that was just a phase in your life.
Oh no, now I'm different. I
Okay.
mean, don't get me started with that different word. I love that word.
Rest in peace to the swim dummies that didn't make it, but they drowned so that you could float and prosper to be the DJ that you are today.
Listen, man, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, I wasn't saving no lives in that pool.
But you are technically saving lives in a different form because music is therapy. Music is
Mm,
it's a language that disseminates race, color, creed, sexuality. It's something that brings people together. So right,
everybody.
everybody pat their head, bounce their feet, from church to hip hop to country to
Mhm,
R&B to secular to everything. So I think that is, you are saving lives, just not
mhm.
actually in the water. I've heard you talk about Jeremiah. I heard you talk about love. I never knew what I was. Keisha Cole. Who are some of the other artists that you have worked with that we would know?
You got like a pen, paper? You got some pen and paper? If we gonna do this, because
Okay.
I never talk heavy. It's from anywhere from like I'm talking about some of the top artists in the game, actors. We're doing Future,
Okay.
Lizzo.
Oh. Oh.
I work with SZA, Pop
Oh.
Smoke.
Oh.
And these
Rest
are
in
all
peace.
pictures on my Instagram. These are like
Oh.
regular stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, wake up. You know.
Oh, light work, light work.
Listen, I've done some crazy stuff with Will Smith, Kevin Hart, Jazzy Jeff. Oh my goodness. Even some people that like I didn't even know were there. Like I did a wedding and George Clooney was there.
Oh,
Like
wow.
crazy. I feel like this career just I never know who's in the room, and it's so crazy.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting because Philly is so small, and I feel like there is an elite of an elite Philly circle, and so when QDZ Quentin Harris reached out for Wendell and I to come be on, he's shooting a pilot to his show, and so me and when DZ pull up, and who do we see that's on the ones and two is DJ Caution, and I love and it's so interesting because I even said to you that in that moment, like, I could so see you being that DJ that is on
mhm,
television. I can think of people that have had DJs like Wendy Williams and how their
crazy.
DJ is a huge part. I feel like that is what
Yeah.
you are meant for with your unique personality. What is See, I'm trying to give you a compliment. So
Listen, no, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
what do you see next? Like, I'm really big on my podcast with manifesting, speaking things into existence, because in order
Okay.
for things to happen, you got to see it to believe it, and you got to speak
Yeah.
it. And so, I fall victim a lot of the time where I'm like, I can't do something. And I don't realize that I'm actually like, you know what? You're telling yourself that you can't do it, so you can't do it. And I'm on a road to a better Brice. It is a long
Mm,
it's a long road. I've ran out of gas sometimes. I've had to hitchhike to go get gas
mm,
and walk back, but I am still on this road and this journey. And I am excited for the evolution of myself. But where do you see
mm.
the evolution of DJ Caution?
Uh, oh man, the evolution of DJ Caution. Definitely some more touring with my guys. Some touring with some more major artists. Definitely some TV shows. Taking on a more important role at the radio station because I feel like I really know what people think when it comes to like things that they like to listen to, even by just looking at them. Like just looking at them and having a couple question conversation. I can tell you what music you like.
Okay.
Like, and I feel like that manifesting that would be crazy. And then just being the best dad I could be in this world. And that's a learning process every day, but I love it. A learning process every day. But yeah, just manifesting good energy. I feel like good nothing but good energy. Well, nothing but good things come from good energy. So I feel like I try to always give my best foot forward, even if it's something that I necessarily don't want to do. I give my best to it, and it always spins the block so quick. So I feel like I want to manifest good energy, just good energy.
That is let me take that note because I need that. Because even if it's something that you don't wanna do, it really
Exactly.
is in your best interest to show up with your best intentions and your best foot forward
Mm.
because, again, it's about speaking positivity. I could benefit from that at times but, I'm a very positive person. So now I've got another couple of series of questions. I don't wanna take up too much of your time, but so you've completed the Tour 44 with Brice and Wen. Tell us about that. What and how would
Oh
you
my
describe
goodness.
this? I'm sure some people have asked you like, "What are you doing? What is this? Like, how do you describe what you are actually doing to people that ask you?"
So it's such a broad question because I get some of the craziest questions, especially when I'm posting things, and they be like, "What the hell are y'all watching?" Okay, okay, what are we watching? So what are we watching is one. Then it's that crowd looks so diverse. Like, who was putting them people together in the same rooms? How do they even know each other to be in the same rooms? So it's like, so first of all, I want to definitely shout out to you and Win for giving me the opportunity to just kind of like be on the tour with you guys and really just be around y'all crowd. Y'all crowd, y'all supporters are so of uniqueness. Like I've never met people in my lifetime that like show so much love, so random. Hey, this is Caution. Oh, hey, Caution, what are you working on? I wasn't ready for you to ask me or even care about who I was. I'm so used to being introduced by like just my random peers to somebody like, oh, what's up? Keep it pushing. Like these people are like this community, better word, community are asking me what I'm doing. They're checking on me. If I posted something, like I post something about my daughter. How was your daughter' birthday? From someone that I always see on the tour. It's like, care more my family do about what I'm going, what I got going on. I cannot wait to see y'all. So it's like, and then the people that I've met, like we spent a lot more time with, they're checking on me all the time. They're coming out to my personal events. So I know we're out to like make money in life and like become bigger superstars, but the um the community that's like brought me in and accepted me is worth gold to me. That is it's, I tell you all the time, and y'all be laughing at me, but it is so crazy how like even like someone that's been to two cities or like comes to me, what's up? I'm like, um, no, I was just in Pittsburgh with y'all. Oh snap! You remember me that much to come over here and run up on me and give me a hug? Hey, well, hey, my mom don't greet me like this, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see y'all too. But it happens literally all the time, and they support the community supports other things that I'm doing. So it's like I'm real big on my support system. So it feels really good when someone supports what you're doing because I'm busting my ass out here, busting my ass.
You really are, and I'm all about giving people their flowers. And during the tour 44, there was a time where when DZ had to step away as he was, filming a show, but we couldn't necessarily talk about it, and so a lot
Yeah.
of the tour fell on me, and it was so comforting to know that I had you on the road with me, and that we could, I mean, Brice and Caution on the tour 45, that we could hold it down. And so no, I truly appreciate that with you,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if I've
Definitely.
ever said that, but I'm always grateful and I always say thank you. But just in this moment in time, I do want to ask a question because you have worked so closely with Wendell and I. Um,
Oh
what
boy.
what are some of our differences?
Oh my goodness. I feel like people treat y'all both so differently.
Ok
It's
elaborate.
so differently. So when they want they see him, they want to pick his brain. They're excited to meet him. Um, it's really like they're waiting to get to the conversation and like pick his brain for hours and hours and hours, and I'll see him have to push away from someone to go talk to someone else, and I'm like, that's commending, but it's I'm sure that's overwhelming, but it's a great position to be in. But then when it comes with you, it's like they'll be scared to speak to you, or they'll be like it's more like a starstruck thing. And then like me being nosy, I'll go over like, hey, let me get him for you. No, don't say nothing to him. I just want to watch him. Okay, okay. I get it. So it's like I feel as though I wouldn't say just for Survivor, but what you've done with your brand and making people just being comfortable in their own shoes is kind of like captivating to certain people to the point where like they like me, so like they're like, oh my, he actually is a real person. So like, and it's the confidence that you brewed is like sometimes it's like it takes them back. It takes them back to a certain extent because like I'll be there setting up the events early, and somebody will come up to me like, hey, do you know what time Rice game? Do you know what? Oh well, I think they're coming. I think they're coming down to know. Do you know the exact time? Because I only came here to say hi. I gotta get out of here. Oh, all right. We want me to call him? Yeah, you call him. I'm gonna come back and check on you. All right. You care? Well, okay. I'm not even gonna get into detail, but it's just so crazy. See, it's not. It's like literally like not, if you ask me, it's night and day. It's like you both have a very strong control, like a power over, like just people. I won't even say just y'all community, just people in general. But like yours is just crazy. It's
Who
crazy.
who barks orders more, Wendell or I? Actually, you know what? Okay, that might be a hard question for you because but
You
no,
know what?
okay.
It's not about who barks orders. It's who I think I should do what they ask first.
Okay.
You'll say so like Wendell will say it like a he'll say it in a very calm tone. Like you'd be surprised. Like I never and I see it too, but like he'll just like he'll calmly turn up. He'll say in a calm tone, but you'll come over. It's either you're smiling, but or you'll be serious though. Like, yo, didn't I say had the Tour 44 intro ready?
No.
I walked in here, and then you'll walk off. I said, oh, he might have been serious. Let me shape it up a little bit. I got a little too comfortable on tour. Let me shape it up. The next all the other cities, I had that thing ready, okay, in the prepare crate, so it only take me 4 seconds to drag it up there. Listen, or if
Uh,
I know you about to walk in, I'm check. I got my phone. It's propped up on the laptop. Okay, Bright, text me. All right, swipe it over. He's ready. Okay, like listen, okay, but there's nothing wrong with that though. It keeps me on my game. So
okay, we appreciate that. All right, next question is who is the Irish Gabayer out of Wendell or I?
So are you asking this question to be funny?
I've asked you who is the more. This is the third question.
Mm-hmm. So like I'm sure the people that's going to see this is going to know. They know about you already. So we
No,
was in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. We was in Atlanta, right? And mind you, I was by myself until you and Mr. Hatcher came over. That's my boy. And we was doing our little thing, just, enjoying the night. And then next thing I see is, oh yo, I'm gonna use the bathroom, but you just had came back from the bathroom. So I said, hold on, he he got to pee again. Well, let me just check on him, make sure he all right. Are you good? No, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I look at Hatch. He said, "No, you're not coming back. You're not coming back." I said, "Yo, where you going?" I'll be right back. You know how you get. You know what I'm saying? I know you lying because your voice get a little high. You know what you do. Okay, because I'm actually the same way, but we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, that's you, Mr. Isaiah. Yes, that's you.
Okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm your response is your response. Okay. You're entitled to your opinion. Who? Last question. For Wendell and I, who turns up the most?
Oh, you by far. Like it's like I used to take a bet with someone in the crowd, or like what time you would start standing on things. So at the finale of 43,
3.
we was in LA. right?
Mm-hmm.
And the owner of the building was looking for you. I was like, just look around. Just take a pan in the entire room. I bet you can find him. I was like, it was the middle of a Lil Kim song. I was like, I was insulted that he couldn't see you. I was like, just take a pan around. He looked over. Oh, he was right in the section, standing on something turned up. So I mean, I would say you turn up more, but don't get me wrong. I'll look at Wen and he get his little hand going. He
You play some West Coast stuff, and Wendell swear he's from LA.
oh, it's
Or
crazy. Some Nipsey Hustle.
Nipsey Hussle, then all of a sudden when Wendell got his little Wendell dance, I'm like, okay. Or he's the leader of the Congo line.
He love a Congo
It's
line.
I don't know how this tradition got started, but it is very interesting. Another thing that I love between the relationships that we have built is you and Joey Hatcher.
He's a dangerous man. He's a dangerous man. That's my boy. Nah, I feel like it's like he's also in the music like rain. Like
Yes.
he's an awesome drummer. He does like a lot of similar things I do, just with a different instrument. So like he knows like he'll like if he sees me mixing, somebody comes over, he's automatically stepping in. Excuse me, how can I help you? I'll be like,
Oh.
or like he'll be like he'll naturally like just, oh, can we make sure you have we need chairs, waters. Caution needs a monitor. Make sure his turntables are at a 90-degree angle, uplifted off the air. We need moist towelettes with some towels. If you have wings,
Wings.
we need flats only, please, because Caution doesn't like the other ones. It's like the things that like we he just knows everything built into his head because he's in the same field as us. So like he just holds me down every single time. It's like I need anything, and that's not even his role. Don't get me wrong. That's not his role at all. But he just like if something needs to be done, he just handles it. Like you don't ask no questions. And he was on crutches in New York, still handling things. I'm like, yo, do you want me to go do this for you? No, I'll do it myself.
Oh.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
But see,
Mm-hmm.
with Joey hanging out with you, we be in the car with Joey, a song come on, he's like, oh, I know what song to play next. We be like, uh,
Uh-huh.
okay, like Joey the official DJ now. So
Listen,
it's
he don't play games. He don't play games. That's my boy. He do
and
not play games.
so that is we love the Joseph Hatcher. He tore his VCR and
VCR.
MRI.
Listen, I don't know exactly what happened. I just know it hurt.
Oh, because a VCR is what you play tapes in. No, so he tore his what's it in your knee ACL, but of course what he called to tell me he had a number of things that he was telling me, so I just be saying, okay, you tore your MRI, you tore your HDTMLP,
Oh my goodness.
we are sending love to our good friend Joey. He's gonna have surgery soon, so
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
So, we haven't talked much yet, Wendell and I, but we can imagine that Tour 45 will probably be here sooner than later. Is it safe to say, I mean, you are Jeremiah's new DJ. Like, what does the future hold? Will we see DJ Caution on some spot dates next
But
season?
like contract biting, I can't even tell you like what's about to happen. Just
Oh.
know it's giving like world tour energy.
Oh.
World tour energy. And the same thing I said,
Oh.
something I said to y'all before. Hold on, let me finish this part though. I'm gonna make it work, and if I can be there for my guys, I will be there for my guys as well, because I feel as though what we provide to a crowd of people that come out to experience something is unlike any other. Unlike any other. So I want to definitely commend myself for like doing crazy bigger things and huge things. But what we were doing with y'all is like my DMs. I always gauge based off like my DMs, and like the questions were like just so welcoming. Like you're doing something different, and what y'all have is so unique. And like my biggest thing, my whole brand is unique. So like I was so hyped to partner with y'all, and I respect y'all. And y'all like to turn up, so I'm here for it.
We appreciate it. Before we go, where can people follow you at? What are your social medias? You need to be more active on Twitter, but give us the Instagram, the Twitter. And if somebody is interested in a wedding or something that they were, giving your schedule is available, how can they look to book DJ Caution?
Yes, all my socials are at DJ Caution 856. It is so hard maintaining Instagram and Twitter at the same time. Like I don't know how y'all do it, but I'm gonna work on it because I do have a Twitter.
And you need to get on TikTok. You need to. You honestly, you are made for like 30 seconds of you just like it could. You need to get on. You know what? Never. I know who I need to text about that. I got it.
I just need some help. Is this? I got all the ideas, but it's like I recently just got a manager because like I need help. Like I just can't do everything myself, but I got a million things that I be working on, and it's like I got to prioritize sleeping, eating, or working, and it's like them three always be coming in the way of each other. So it's like it's just not enough time in the day. But I got some crazy stuff on the way. It's just I gotta get time to make it happen.
Okay. Well, listen, at the top of your list, you need to stay with the times. You need to get a TikTok, and we need to make that happen. But make sure you guys follow DJ Caution. Where can they, if they are looking to book you or inquire about prices for an event or anything, how can they go about getting in contact with you?
Yes, only Instagram right now. It's in my bio. I shut down my website. I cannot keep up with the work. So I am doing strictly like boutique style stuff. So if I could get to you, I'll get to you. But I want to respect you enough to know that if I get to you, I'm gonna give you such a crazy product of quality, a quality product.
That's different.
Uh, that like it's like unlike any other. If you're looking for just a DJ, I'm not the person to call.
Oh.
But if you're looking for an experience,
Okay,
you know,
that first of all, that need to be your tagline. If you looking for a DJ, I am not the one you need to call. Oh,
that's a fact though. That's how I'm really like I'm like moving forward like the rest of this year and then moving on to like 2024. That's gonna be the slogan.
okay.
Because what I'm offering you can't pay for. But I mean you're gonna pay for this, but
Well,
message.
hopefully in the future, a new laptop is on the horizon. But DJ Caution, we appreciate your time so much. We look forward to, whatever time we can get you next season. But thank you so much. Truly appreciate. And I'm sure I will see you sometime
Oh, very soon, very
in
soon.
the near future. This has been your Purple Pants Podcast with DJ Caution.
It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You better get your headphones and listen up quick. Woo. It's the Purple Pants Podcast. Don't listen in public, might make your stomach hurt. Woo.